Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Reel It In. I'm Nicholas Bosco. I'm here with Taylor Jones, as well as James Jones.
Yep.
So, discussion for today obviously is Suicide Squad.
Woo!
Okay, awesome movie.
It's way better than it's getting credit for.
Yeah.
Everyone is just bombing it, but it's not that bad.
Obviously, a lot of the reviews that were coming in from people that saw the movie Monday, Tuesday, week prior, 37% Rotten Tomato, jumped down to what I heard like 20 some odd percent, jumped back up to 31%.
IGN slaughtered it.
Yes.
As they do with most things, I've noticed. I don't know, maybe, this is my theory, I think they get paid for their reviews, so maybe they didn't get paid enough for this one.
But obviously, like Rotten Tomatoes, it's not Rotten Tomatoes who's doing it, it's reviewers who've seen the movie.
Mm-hmm.
The whole premise behind the movie of Suicide Squad is it's a group of worst of the worst bad guys who've got these special skills, and they were recruited.
I want to assemble a task force of the most dangerous people on the planet. They're bad guys. Worst of the worst.
Deadshot with millions of kills. You've got Harley Quinn, who is beyond psychotic.
What was that? I should kill everyone and escape? Sorry. The voices. I'm kidding. That's not what they really said.
And they say she's worse than Joker,
Yeah.
which I like.
She's
I think that's
crazier
pretty.
than
It's cool.
Joker. Right.
And I think she did great. She was worse than Joker in this movie, and it was amazing.
She was a good psychopath.
Yeah, you know, you got Killer Croc, obviously, he's just deformed, no one
Just
likes him,
look
he's
at
a
him.
monster. So the whole idea is that they're a group of extremely talented bad guys with their skills and abilities that they have. And basically, hey, you do this for me, I'm going to help you out since you're in prison for 3 life sentences.
Yeah.
And they're sent out to help save the world, and of course, if they screw up, they can write it off that it was their fault. The Task Force X, or also known as Suicide Squad.
Funny thing too about that is that Batman actually caught all of them and threw them in the prison.
And
I thought that was badass.
it was cool. Batman does come in, and you know what? It was great. And it's great that they did that tie-in in correlation with Batman. I've come up with a theory, and a lot of us agree, that hardcore comic fans don't like this movie because it really didn't stick to anything with the characters. They're all based on DC. You've got Will Smith as Deadshot, you know, a good old Harley over here.
Like that pudding.
Killer Croc. He was an interesting character within the movie.
He looked cool
Yeah.
with his shirt on. When he took his shirt off, his head's way too big, his body's way too small. I laughed. Like when he was gonna go swimwear, I was like, oh, they couldn't have made him any bigger.
Yeah, I gave this movie a 7 out of 10, and the
I did
reason
too.
why is because of the fact that the characters did well with each other. Now, what it is kind of weird is you've got a lot of these characters who've got special abilities, not necessarily powers, just skills. They all have different skills. But you're going up against a sorceress, this witch, you know, and it seems
And her
kind of
crazy
weird. You've got
brother.
Harley Quinn, nothing against Harley Quinn, but here you got this girl with the bat.
A hot girl with the bat.
Hot girl with the bat. You're facing off against these monsters. And
Yeah, like
these-
ancient.
Yeah, you
witch,
know, so
superpowered creatures.
it is kind of weird.
Yeah.
A lot of good action scenes. Some of it was kind of slow.
Taylor noticed. What'd you say? Something about the editing.
Yeah, some of the editing wasn't all put together that well. Like, 1 second Harley's just like, la la la, and then all of a sudden she's sitting, and you're just like...
Like in the next scene, it cuts and she's
Yeah.
just sitting here. She told me about that. I just laughed. I was like, whatever.
Oh,
She's
some of the
hot.
stuff they
She's hot.
missed.
It don't matter.
One of the hottest topics right now is Jared Leto, Joker.
That was Jared Leto. Are you sure it wasn't Miley Cyrus? I swear the whole time. Wasn't that Miley Cyrus? No? My bad.
The thing with Jared Leto, and from my perspective, he was too much of a mafia boss character. He didn't have his maniacal, twisted self, where each scene with the Joker that was in, and obviously we know this movie's not based around the Joker. We get that concept, but each scene with the Joker, you're expecting something. You're ready to go. Here's the Joker. Here it is. Here it comes.
I can't wait to show you my toys.
And anticlimactic, whoop-de-doo, you know?
Yeah. I didn't like his look. The tattoos and
Yeah.
the weird teeth thing.
I'm just gonna hurt you. Really, really bad.
I hated that.
And I didn't like how he tried to put Ledger's Joker into his character. Like, I mean, he didn't go full 100% Ledger, but you could tell it inspired him a lot.
He had his own laugh. You can tell. You can
Yeah,
tell
the laugh is
he
his
created
own,
his
but
own laugh.
when he's talking, it's definitely based off of Ledger's, even if he won't admit that. You can
Yeah,
tell.
you know, in the scene where he's with Common, and he's basically saying, "Oh, you can have my girl here, Harley Quinn." The way Jared portrayed Joker in that scene, it was very dull. It lacked a lot of Joker's qualities that you want to see.
Leto said something about them cutting out a lot
Yes.
of scenes that he thinks that if they were in the movie, people would have liked his character more.
The director, David Ayer, agrees with Jared Leto as well because they both said a lot of the scenes were cut, and I think it was actually due to Warner Brothers, not DC. I think it was actually due to Warner Brothers, who was trying to pick up the slack because of the backlash they got in Batman vs. Superman.
Right, you think
Which-
they kind of like panicked?
This movie, by far, was way better than Batman vs. Superman. Obviously, when you watch Marvel, you've got bright coloration. The action scenes are very unique. When you're watching DC, don't expect the same thing because you're watching very dark scenes when it comes to fighting and their emotions. Obviously, when you watch like Captain America, he's going through his own emotional backlash from how he's trying to live his life in the current future. But when you're watching a lot of these characters, they went through a huge turmoil from family loss, personal loss, whatever it was. So a lot of these are very dark, and I think that's what people need to realize is don't go in expecting to see a Marvel movie. You need to go in expecting to see a very dark and twisted movie, which this I think hit well. Batman vs. Superman, again, very dark movie as well.
I haven't seen Batman vs. Superman, but just from the short clips that we got of Batman in this movie, I think Ben Affleck's a really good Batman. I mean, people are giving him a lot of crap. I thought he was fine.
He's starting to get there. I think it is. I'm very curious to see how Justice League turns out. And there are end credits. You've got to see the end credits. It was really neat to see this. And obviously, when you watch Batman vs. Superman, there's hints of the other metahumans, Aquaman, Flash, Wonder Woman, having her own movie as well. I think Katana was good.
Yeah,
I think that was really neat.
She was cool.
She's got her own objective and mission compared to the others. But when she fights for the good and truth of people, so you see towards the end of the movie, she realizes that all these characters actually have their own personal objective and truth and good in themselves. And like Deadshot says, we're bad, that we're not meant to be good.
Because originally she's supposed to protect Flag. So she's kind of, she walks in being against Suicide Squad.
And she has her own personal loss. Her husband was killed by the sword that she uses, and his soul's trapped within that sword.
Yeah,
I think
her
that's a
sword
unique-
traps every soul that she kills. That's cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
So
Like,
I think Katana is a really good character to put in here. Killer Croc, I think maybe if they didn't muffle his voice so much within the movie.
And so one thing I want to say about Killer Croc, I don't know any Gears of War fans out there. I mean, he totally looks like a locust. Like if they ever make a Gears film, they could just use that, and you got your locust right there. It's awesome.
A lot of the stuff they wrote into the script, I think, was very cheesy. He wants to be E.T. El
Will
Diablo.
Smith saying, "Oh, that was gangsta." And
Yeah,
stuff
and then you
like
got El Diablo, who was like, "Let's do this, bitch." And it's like, as he's a fire god, you're all of a sudden like, I don't think a fire god would really want to say that.
Yeah.
Just a lot of stuff was written. I think it could have been written a lot better. Flag, I think, was a great character. Each of these people here went through their own personal loss. Captain Boomerang, he was quite an interesting character. It was neat because he's basically your drunken Australian guy who's got his little pinky horse.
His boomerangs and his pinky horse.
Yeah,
his
so
unicorn.
it's great. I do recommend seeing it. A lot of the people that gave negative reviews were your hardcore comic fans as well as bandwagon people. A lot of
People that just like to hate just to get the attention.
They could have done better on the characters themselves. Will Smith did carry the movie a lot.
Was this cheerleading trials?
I think him and Margot Robbie did
But
definitely.
Will Smith is a good actor. He is.
He is.
For a lot of stuff he's done in the past, he did great as Deadshot. I loved him as Deadshot in this. Margot Robbie, kind of wish she nailed the pudding part of it.
I did like how they threw in the old Jester costume. Though.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
Yes, they did good on that. Kind of gave her Dr. Harley Quinn, gave her background and talked about that. Great action scenes, great premise. It was a decent story. Jared Leto, you could have almost taken him out, and
It wouldn't have changed
it
much.
really wouldn't have changed the movie.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, as much as I dislike Harley Quinn, I honestly really liked her in this movie.
Yeah, she's like lovable. She's so
She
easy to like.
is.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, bring on more Harley.
Right? Margot Robbie said she wants to play Harley Quinn forever.
Seriously, the hell's wrong with you people?
We're bad guys. It's what we do.
She loved doing it.
I absolutely
So
loved her.
maybe we will
I
see
just want her to
more.
get pudding down. I really
Yeah.
want that pudding down with that
Pudding.
accent.
Speaking of accents, she occasionally dropped it. Yeah.
I recommend seeing it. I do.
I highly recommend it. Go see it. It's really good.
Yeah, definitely. Go see it. Don't listen to all the negative comments. Just go watch it for yourself.
You have to
Yeah,
see it for
judge
yourself.
for yourself on this one. It really is. It's good.
And shout out to Caitlin for
Yeah,
winning the
congrats
SDCC
to you.
package. That's awesome. So congratulations for that. We're very excited to
Woohoo!
send you that gift.
Yeah, we hope you like it.
To celebrate the release of Suicide Squad, we're going to be having a special giveaway. The link will be in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please enter and be sure to spread the word.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.
Woohoo! But thanks again, guys, for watching another show of Reel It In. We'll see you next time.